Alright. Hi guys, it's Noah Adams here, and today we are back in our live stream, and we're gonna be playing some games. I'm feeling Resident Evil 5, so let's go ahead and play some Mercenaries or something. There's also the, Lost in Nightmares mod. Maybe I should make, a live stream on that, on the, Lost in Nightmares mod. Hi, Lily. Hello. How are you doing, Lily? What's up? Hello. I don't know if I've seen you before. Are you a fan? Have you, do you watch my videos? Or are you new? I'm fine. Are you new? If you're new, you're also welcomed, obviously. Oh, okay. I post acting videos, singing, dancing, games, everything. So, yeah. I have watched your videos. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, so what map should we play? Oh, I'ma put my phone like this. It keeps cause you know this thingy? I use this thing, right? To put my phone in front of my laptop. But this thing's broken, so I think it makes a little bit of the balance wrong. So I just put my phone a little bit tilted, so it shows normally like that. But it does tilt a lot, so that's better maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like this is fine. Anyhow, you guys can see some part of my screen, right? Okay, let's just start. Alright, so what map should we play? Maybe I should turn on the light behind me. That makes it better for you guys to see my screen, I think. Do you guys think that's better? Okay. Anyhow, let us start. And let's play Mizzle maybe. I wanna play the prison maybe. It's been a while since I played the prison map. Oh gosh, okay. Tilted. Oh my god, technical difficulties, guys. Okay, yeah. Wait, I should just put my phone on the side like that. There, finally! Yay! I mean, that was so difficult to set it in one place sometimes. Okay, let us pick Jill maybe. Wait, which one have I played with? I've played with Jill Battlesuit. Let's play with Wesker. I'm gonna regret this cause he only has a handgun and a magnum, but he has grenades, and I'm playing No Mercy mod again with 10,000 zombies. So I guess grenades are good. Let's try. He can dash too, so okay. But yeah. By the way, your profile picture looks good, Lily. Oh hi, dude. Hi, dude. Hello. Oh, I forgot. They're gonna spawn insanely. What was that kick? Why did he just hit in the corner? That was so weird. He literally kicked the floor. Wow. And yes, this guy is canonly the villain, but in the Mercenaries mod you can play as him. So yeah. Rocket launcher. Okay. Ooh, I love me some grenades and No Mercy mod. Dude. I hate the zombie. Die. Okay, run. Oh god, that big guy's here. No thank you, I'm gonna collect all the time first. Don't hit me. Oh my god. I hate that guy. Hello. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's one down here. Yep, right there. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. No, thank you, dude. Oh, wow. I love how he can, like, change directions while dashing. Okay. No, 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 no. Come on, where's the, okay, that's one time. Okay. There's one of them. Give me the grenade, give me the grenade. Go, 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 go. I don't need this flash grenade. No. Yes, that's good. That's good. You die. You know what, I'm just gonna, oh, dude, that was close. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Because I have a really powerful magnum, I can just kill him. If these zombies weren't freaking annoying, he'd be already dead. Okay, he's dead, I think. Ah! Go, 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 go. Down here. Wait, I'm forgetting, like, one of the time bombs. Right here, okay. Wait, I should shoot this barrel. Nice. 6 minutes. Come on, come on. We need more time. Okay, there's one. Where else? Where else? I remember on the rooftop, right? There's like 2 of them on the top. Ooh, another rocket launcher. Okay, cool. Come on, give me the time bomb so I can start fighting these annoying ass zombies. Okay. Oh, nice. Wait, I think those are all the time bombs. This one and the one right in the corner. Feel like those are all. Yeah. Yeah, 8 minutes, right? Okay, I think we can start killing now with the combo. Ten. Okay, good. 11. No, 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 don't ruin my combo. Please. Bomb. Please work, please work. Oh, thank God. That didn't. Okay. Hi. What you doing? Proximity bomb. Ooh, magnum ammo. Love me some magnum ammo. Alright. We need at least like a score. No, my combo! This freaking zombie behind me ruined my combo. Oh, God. Wait, watch this. Deserved. Holy quack, there's 2 of the big, oh my God. No, I forgot about that. There's two of the giant machinis, like the ones with the axes. Oh my god, there's two of them. Holy. Rocket launcher, rocket launcher. Yay! We got them both, we got them both, we got them both. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, but I swear if my combo gets ruined, okay, thank god. Die, all of you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Die, 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 die. Yes, okay. Love me some magnum ammo. Cobra strike. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Wait. Die, zombie, 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 there. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for the 5 seconds. You too. Let's go down here. Grenade. Oh, holy crack. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Like, what if one of them could have just grabbed me while I was shooting that guy? My combo would have been cooked. Okay, more. Somebody. Nice. Come on, somebody else. Come on. We're almost at 40. Yes. $45. 47. Amazing. 51. We're literally gonna get to 100 again. No. Okay, that was too close for comfort. Oh god. Ah, dang it, my combo. Got him. Don't know why am I using my magnum so much. Come on, explode. Nice. Oh, I just saw that big guy behind me. That was close. Alright. More grenades. Always helpful. Okay, we should grab that rocket launcher that we saw. No, my combo! Oh, dang it. Okay, it's fine. We still have a pretty good score. That rocket launcher was maybe downstairs? Or was it like somewhere here? I think it was here. Yeah, it was here. I found another one. Cobra Strike, come on, come on. Nice. Hi. Blaze Failures? Hello. Hey, Braham. Hi, it's alright. There's no lates. It's fine. Like, there's like, there's always a time for you to join and leave. Wow, I am dying. On the verge of dying with millions of zombies around me. Amazing. Oh, this looks like a new area for some reason. Oh god. Yeah, I'm about to bomb all these bitches. Oh my god. Nice. Give me the herb. Thank you. Thank you. If you hit me, I swear to god, zombie. Somebody die. Somebody. No. Gosh, my combo was like 5 seconds already done. 2 minutes, guys. But oh my god. This is why I didn't pick Vesker that much. He like doesn't do that good. It was supposed to be like 30,000 already for my score, but he doesn't really do that well. Although I feel like I can still make it better. Maybe I should delete my handgun and like keep shooting people with the Magnum. The game gives you more ammo for Magnum if you delete the handgun. And I just did it. And I'm dying. Wow. Yeah, no. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm cooked. If you hit me, yeah, I'm dead. There's no way I get out of this alive. Yeah. Tell me why is a blind to see. What? Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, he just generally sucks. Like, this Vesker sucks. But we can try again, it's fine. What if I, like, delete my handgun from the start? Like, I don't even need it. Wow. We're gonna collect Magnum ammo on the way. And use our grenades to kill people. Like, I've seen a lot of, like, people playing, they just delete their handguns for some reason to get more ammo for the Magnum. Some people have some mods on to get, like, insane amount of Magnum ammo mid-game. Like, it stacks up to even, like, 64 ammo. Right. Maybe deleting the handgun was a bad decision. But we're gonna continue. Oh my goodness. Proximity bomb time. Okay. That's good. So right. Ooh, I need that. Thank you. Oh wow. Oh, this was where the rocket launcher was at. Wait, let's wait for the big guy. Let's just, like, rocket launcher him here. So I can, like, grab this one as well. Hi, dude. I was waiting for you. How are you doing? Oh, shit. Oh, that was smooth. Hi, Xavier. Just stacking up the zombies. Bro, give me magnum ammo. Dude. I literally deleted the handgun so I can get more magnum ammo. It's barely giving me any, but it's fine. We have a long way. Gonna get this one. I learned how to be nice. I'm gonna try to be nice. Okay. That's good. That's a good thing. We should always, you know, try to be better. There's always a room for being better. Wow, do you guys think we can, like, get 10-minute tops? That'd be, like, so cool. I think we can. Never done that. Wait, I think I have done that, actually. Oh yeah, we're literally gonna get 10 minutes. Straight up. Wow. That's rare. Wow, I've never seen that. Like, I haven't seen double digits. That's cool. Any magnum ammo? Hellos? Follow me, zombos. We have loads of times for us. We have a lot of time. Flash grenade. Oh yeah, that's good for melee attacks. Thank you. Oh. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna place the bomb here. Let go of me. Okay, that's fine. Let's get this one too. Like, you have to rely so much on bombs once you, like, delete your... Somebody give me ammo. Hello? What? This game just hates me at this point. Give me the magnum ammo. Oh, but they keep giving me hand grenades. That's amazing. Oh, that was close. Okay. Where is my magnum ammo? Oh my, holy... Oh, close. Wait, but there's supposed to be two of you. Where's the second one? Yeah, the second one's right there. Second one's right behind me. Hi. Oh, dude! He did that thingy. He did that illegal thingy where he does when he wants to. Oh, I'm out. No thanks, but thanks for asking. Okay. Alright. Why did I delete my handgun ammo? I mean, like, I deleted my handgun. Oh, I killed one of them, but this guy survived. This game doesn't want me to have a magnum ammo. Like, genuinely, it wants me dead. There, finally! Ammo. For frick's sake. Ooh. Thanks for the first aid spray. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, we're gonna have to sacrifice that combo. It's fine. We is alright. More grenade. Alright, everybody come here. And you about to bam. Why did you survive? Why did you survive? Yay, finally, more ammo. Yes, more ammo. Give me more. Oh, he's here. The big guy's here. Big guy is here. Oh, he did the... I knew he would do that. Knew it. Wait, why didn't this guy blow up? Let me drop the proximity bomb. Let me drop the proximity... Okay, that's good. Grenade. That's good. I see more ammo. More grenades. I love hand grenades more than I love proximity bombs. Obviously. Oh no, why did I let them do that? Yes! More people with the bombs are here. That's good because they're gonna blow each other up. Come on. Right. Oh wait, sorry. No, my combo! My combo! Oh god. It's okay, it's okay, it's whatever, it's whatever. We're gonna put this proximity bomb down and heal ourselves. No, 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 no. I forgot to heal. Oh my god. Okay, that's better. Oh, we're doing good. See, I knew deleting the handgun would have helped. One sec. Let me just get up and sit properly. Anyways, I'm gonna go watch videos. Okay. It's fine by me. Hi, we were waiting for you. Oh, you too? Double double. I don't mind. Oh, he's fierce. He's looking fierce. Oh, 3? No, okay, that's not okay. Okay, no, cause that's just not fair. No, cause I'm fine with like 2, but 3 is just wild. Okay, I killed the third one as well. Obviously, cause I'm a pro. Let go of me, a big back. Oh, that's good. That's good. He like transformed into those things just as I was about to like. Thank you, zombie, for throwing that fire thingy. Oh, do I see more magnum ammo? No. Now I do. Yes, we're winning. I'm skinny, I'm winning, and all these bitches are ugly. I love that trend. I'm skinny, I'm winning. All these bitches are ugly. Wait, where's my bombs? I ran out of bombs? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Oh wait, I forgot Wesker has his dash thingy. And I have all the, like, amount of health I need for that. No problem, I'm just gonna dash again. Why didn't that kill somebody? Ooh, grenades, grenades! Yes! Which one's the hand grenade? There we go. Oh my god. I don't know a single friend that would survive in this No Mercy mod. Like, maybe, but I don't know. $30,000, guys. That's really good. That's like an S rank, I think. That's gonna give us like an S rank. Wait, is that another big guy? No, I thought it was. Keep getting them, keep getting them. Get the last one. Get off of me, get off of me. Please like the stream, guys, if you're here. Would really be appreciated. Oh, that was close. Wait, why didn't the bomb get this one? Dude. Nah, because that's just not fair. The bomb should have gotten this one as well. If I die, I'm gonna crash out because I'm so close to winning. Go, 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 go. Out of here, out of here. Okay. Oh, close as hell. Give me that bomb. That was too close for comfort. Anyways, time to start murdering everybody with my magnum. How does he... Did he just climb the wall? What? Did I kill both of them? Yo! No freaking way. I got a 30 combo in the end. Wow. Oh wait, I got 5 seconds from that? No way. Yeah! What rank did we get? We got an S rank. Let's go! Woohoo! That's how it's done. Yeah. That's how it's done. We got an S rank with Wesker Midnight, even though he has a trashy handgun, which rarely helps. But yeah, we did that. But now I want to like tone it down from the No Mercy a little bit. Let's play with the cool outfits. The Mercenaries Reunion. We got the different outfits. And this one's not unlocked. Which one do we pick? Which one do we pick? Alright, I might pick Shiva Business. But you guys can decide. I'm gonna be right back. I need to go use the restroom, obviously. And I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Just see which one you guys want and comment down below. And let's see which one's better. Alright, I'm back. So, what character do you guys want to play with? Barry is good. There's Shiva Business. I love her. Even though she also has like a magnum and a handgun like Vesker. But she's actually good at it. But this guy, he's really good. He has a rifle, a handgun, and a like Hydra, which is like one of the best guns, one of the best shotguns. Ooh, but Excella is so cool. Wait, I want to do Excella for some reason. Excella Gierne. Oh wait, guys, do you remember we had to read Shiva's autobiography? Yeah, do you want to do that? We'll do that after. But yeah, let's play with Shiva Business. Let's go. Let's go. And I will not delete the handgun this time. Because, yeah. Wait, let me just adjust this properly. One sec. There, that's better, right? Oh. Close. Hi, bye. Lol. I love the Mercenaries reunion music. It's like a little different. Oh gosh, I almost restarted. No. Watch out. Should jump down here. One second, guys. My friend just texted me. Wait, no, I don't have time for this. I need to get the time bombs. Okay, that zombie just exploded by himself. Oh, let's get a quick 10 combo. That's always harmless. Oh, I remember. This one has the Gatling gun guy, right? Like the big one. That's gonna be annoying. But I do have my Magnum with me. Wait, why isn't the time bomb thingy here? Okay, I guess that's a little different in this map. Because we're playing Mercenaries Reunion, right? Okay, there's one behind me, I know that. And there's one all the way over there. Thank you. I don't really like proximity bombs that much. They are good to help you get uncrowded, but they also like take away your health if you can't run away in time. Like if the zombies just crowd you, then you're bound to lose health, so. How do we get that one? Oh god. Okay, there's one right there, there's one right there. I feel like the one that's like on the very top is the last one, perhaps? Maybe. Yeah, okay, this is how you get it. Right? Is it? Oh no, that one's a different one. Oh, I remember there's one other one I'm missing. In here. And there's also a rocket launcher here. There should be. Oh wait, this is not No Mercy mod. Okay. Fine. That's fine. Okay, yeah, I think this is the last one. Perhaps. Dude, not again. Not both of you. Really? Really? Are you kidding me? You serious right now, bro? You serious right now, bro? What? I hate those guys. They literally ruin your combo. No, I thought that would have helped. Bruh. Oh my god! The military machine gun guy is here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bomb. Nice. Grab that. And he is done for. Alright. Alrighty. Oh! Good timing. Close. Oh, that was so close. Wait, I came here in hopes of that thingy. It's fine, it's fine. Let's just kill them all. Where's everybody? Okay, thank you. Oh, we got an S rank. Nice. Cool, cool. Ooh, time for this map. Let's play with Shiva, Fairy Tale. Because we love her, obviously. I feel like the places for the time bombs are almost the same as the original map. That's why I like Ship Deck. It's easy to find all the time bombs. Hi, Blaze. Please like the stream, by the way. Hello. Thank you. Ooh, nitrogen rounds. Although she has a lot of guns, I don't think she needs the grenade launcher. But let's just keep nitrogen rounds with us in case. Right. I wonder where the chainsaw machine is. Alright. Where is the chainsaw guy? Probably somewhere nearby. I don't see him anywhere. She doesn't have a rifle. The chainsaw guy is not even showing up for some reason. Like, what's going on? I didn't know he takes that long to show up. Let me probably go to the other side like that. One sec. Oh, there's also a rocket launcher here. Wow. I don't see him. Why don't I see him? You know what? I'm just gonna use my rocket launcher at this point. Because if he had to come, he'd come by now. Even in the normal Mercenaries, the chainsaw guy doesn't take this long. Where is he? What the heck? That's confusing. He should literally be here right now. Wow, literally the whole round is basically almost done, and he's still not here. What? Is it me? Is it because I'm running so much around or something? It probably is. Nevertheless, I hear him. Finally, hi. Wait, there's two. Oh, he's dead. Wait, was that it? That was the only one of them? I could have sworn I heard another chainsaw man. It's literally impossible to kill her, because she has like gold eggs with her. Dude, are you kidding me? He ruined my combo. That was so on purpose. You guys saw that, right? That was like really intentional. Oh, hi. Bruh. Are you for real right now, bro? Are you serious right now, bro? How is her ammo running out? And why are the chainsaw mans, like, barely coming? I need to, like, get the other rocket launcher so so I can instantly kill the Chainsaw Man when he arrives, because we're low on time. Am I running out of time? Am I running out of time? Gotta go, I know. I'll be there in 30 seconds. No, don't. Yeah, but 60,000 is not that good. Oh, wait, what? I got an S? Wait, what? Since when is 60,000 an S? Okay, I'll take it. It's probably because of the spawn rate on ship deck. But yeah. Okay, I was about to probably stop because I don't know, but another viewer joined, so I can continue. Okay, yeah, he left. Anyway, it's been an hour. I'm tired. Let's finish this stream by reading Shiva's autobiography. What do you guys think? Alright, guys, gather up. We're gonna read Shiva's storyline. Listed within this file is a general background information of the overview of the BSAA agent Shiva Alamore as pieced together from various sources. The information listed here is neither complete nor should be blah 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 as a psychologist of the subject. Shiva Alamore was born into an improvised family situation in a small factory town situated in Africa. This particular town being home to Umbrella Plant 57. As with most factory towns, the plant was the lifeblood of the town, bringing in much needed revenue and steady employment for its populace. Almost 80% of the town's adult population was employed at the factory in some facility, including Shiva's parents. While the pay was low, by most nation standards, it provided a steady income for the townspeople and a happy childhood for Shiva. Okay, this happiness was short-lived, however. While only 8 years old, Shiva's peaceful life was brought to an abrupt end by the sound of sirens erupting from the factory. As the sirens ceased, the air, an ominous plume of black smoke poured out of the factory. Even as a child, Shiva knew something was terribly wrong. With dread in her heart, she ran towards the factory. Arriving at the factory, she soon discovered the entrance had been blocked. The entrance was blocked. In the place of the kind old man who used to stand guard at the entrance, strange adults in protective suits were everywhere, their faces hidden by masks. Shiva could not understand what was happening. I realized later that they were wearing anti-biohazard protective gear. They were part of Umbrella's special forces, is what Shiva said. She may have not understood the muffled voices emanating from beneath those masks at the time, but the assault rifles they leveled at her more than made her intentions understood. The country was not a very stable place to begin with, and near her town resided members of a large anti-government guerrilla army. Although only as a child, Shiva knew all too well all the violence that often accompanied those with guns. The adults in the village that remained were promptly executed by these gunmen. Shiva was spared this same fate thanks to vigilance of a neighbor who was able to get her back to her parents' home unnoticed. Thus began the longest night of Shiva's life. Crippled by fear, she could only wait and pray for her parents to return. The night passed and a new day dawned, but still they did not return. As night on another day fell, she sensed a presence outside her home. Unable to contain her relief and joy, she ran at the door to greet her parents. As she swung the door open, crying aloud with joy. She was soon met with disappointment and confusion. For at the door were not her parents rushing to embrace her, but her uncle with a look of shock and horror painted upon his face. His words crushed any hope she had left. Your parents are dead. There was an accident at the factory. Taking anything of value left in the house. By the way, I've read some of this, so that's why I'm not like shocked, but I know, yeah. And we know Shiva's parents were dead and stuff, and something, blah blah. What am I saying? Anyway, taking anything of value left in the house, her uncle then took Shiva to live with his family, taking her away from the only home she had ever known. Her life with her uncle would be brief. Not only was her uncle's family extremely poor, but he also had several children of his own to take care of. Even though Shiva was a blood relative, he probably never would have come for her if he hadn't thought he would receive financial compensation from the factory. He was receiving money from the factory or something to save Shiva? I don't know. That compensation never came. Umbrella never gave out any payments. Oh, and soon her aunt and uncle were unable to feed her. Life was hell for Shiva. Yeah, we can tell. Not only was she on the verge of starvation, she yearned to be with her parents again. In her grief, she became fixated on the notion that they were still alive. As the days passed, this belief grew so strong to the point that where she could think of nothing else, she knew she had to find them. So one night, as the moon bathed the savannah in silver, Shiva ran away from her uncle's house. Okay, this is where I think I stopped reading, maybe. Okay, to read it with you guys. Shiva ran away from her uncle's house and headed back to her hometown and the life that was stolen from her. Oh wow, okay. The thought of her parents drove her on, but the expensive savannah is a harsh environment for one so young and small. During her small night, she began to feel the effects of malnutrition. Unable to find food, Shiva soon collapsed. What? As a night in the savannah is not a quiet affair. The sounds of animals plodding along, beasts howling at the moon, insects chirping and buzzing about, the dry wind soughing the grass. I thought it said gate. Sorry. Shiva considered them all with wonder. She had grown up in a town and was unaccustomed to her new surroundings. Through the cacophony of strange noises, I don't know what that means, but anyways, Shiva picked up a sound that was quite familiar to her. She heard the low rumbling of an engine and the sound of tires cracking over the dirt. A truck pulled up next to Shiva, and a stranger got out of the passenger side and spoke to her. If she replied to him or not, she couldn't recall, but the man picked her up, placed her in the bed of a truck. I think this is Josh, but I'm not sure. The man that found Shiva was an anti-government guerrilla fighter. He provided her with food, shelter, and a place to call home. Unfortunately for Shiva, this good turn was accompanied by some bad news. She was told that the incident at the umbrella factory was not an accident, that the factory manufactured bioweapons, and Umbrella was carrying out the final test on one of its newest weapons at the depleted factory. The regular employees who worked there were unaware of what Umbrella was actually creating, and they paid for it with their lives, including Shiva's mother and father. Oh my god. After concluding the test, Umbrella took some measures to conceal the entire affair. With the assistance of the government's army, they destroyed the factory along with the entire town, effectively wiping out the town Shiva had called the home off the map. Oh my god, I feel so bad for her. She had every right to kill Wesker and be part of the good guys. Obviously, she is from the start. Okay. At this news, Shiva was filled with rage. She hated Umbrella and blamed him for her parents' death. And she hated the government for just rolling over at Umbrella's behest. It was at this moment she decided to join the guerrillas in their fight against the government. As she should. As she should. Shiva started out by doing laundry, cooking meals, and taking care of other chores. After only a few years with the guerrilla, she was given off her first gun. Interesting. She doesn't like to talk about her time with the gorillas. Perhaps the memories are too painful, or maybe she's too ashamed of what she did there. What? One of her main duties with the gorillas was to go into town and purchase some supplies for the group. For 7 long years, Shiva stayed with the gorillas. By this time, she was a teenager, and she had spent most of her long known life with the gorillas. Perhaps due to her age, when she went into town, the townspeople never suspected her of being a guerrilla fighter. It could be for this very reason that she was the only one they sent. It was on one of those occasions while she was in town that a man approached her. He looked like a local, but spoke with a strange foreign accent. Handing her a piece of paper and speaking in a hurried voice, he stated, "Read this if you believe what it says. Come to the church in the back alley in 2 hours." After speaking these words, he disappeared into the crowd as quickly as he appeared. Shiva turned the paper over in her hand, and her eyes were drawn to one word: umbrella. It was the same pharmaceutical company whose selfish aims took her parents away from her. If that incident had never happened, perhaps her life would have been different. The message on the paper said that the guerrillas were planning on using bioweapons to conduct a large-scale terrorist attack that would overthrow the government. Umbrella was going to make a deal with the guerrillas to provide them with the bioweapons. The man wanted Shiva's help in stopping the deal from going through. At first, Shiva thought it was a government trap, but deep down she knew that the note spoke the truth. When asked how she knew, she had this to say: "My country was strongly influenced by France, and many government officials spoke in French patois. I don't know. But this man was different. I couldn't place his accent at the time, but somehow I knew I could trust him." Shiva followed her instincts. She went to the church and met two men there. One of them had given her the note earlier. Wait, so what about the French? Okay. One of them had given her the note earlier, the other wore a suit with no tie and said that he was from the US government. What the man in the suit wanted seemed straightforward enough. The apprehension of the representative from Umbrella. From what he said, this particular person held the key to causing an irreparable blow from Umbrella. To Umbrella, sorry. But in order to arrest him, they needed Shiva's help. As long as they got their man, they wouldn't do anything to her or her fellow guerrillas. Okay. Even if they did not succeed in arresting the man in question, they promised not to turn her or her companions over to the authorities. The man in the suit offer seemed credible, but could she betray those who had been like a family to her? The man in the suit offer seemed credible, but oh yeah, okay, sorry, I read it again. Sorry. The man seemed to understand Shiva's apprehension, so he asked her one simple question: "Don't you want to see Umbrella punished for what they've done?" Shiva quickly nodded her head. "That's why we selected you. But if you want to help us fight Umbrella, then you're going to have to leave your so-called friends." "And then what? What's in it for me?" That's what Shiva said. "Look around. You know these gorillas you are with aren't doing this for some greater good. They'll do anything to topple the government, including things you know are wrong. Help us, and you can finally do some good for the people for your country. And what makes you think a 15-year-old girl can help? Someday you'll learn that age matters very little. A person's life is not defined by age but by the choices they make. You have the chance to fight for something that goes beyond just you, something that affects the entire world. Can you really walk away when there's so much at stake?" Shiva would never forget those words. 3 days later, the Special Forces team arrived at the location where the deal was taking place. Sheva had left the door to the building unlocked, and she wore a wire so the team on standby could hear what was taking place. The operation was a success. The target for Umbrella was quickly apprehended and taken away. Sheva and the guerrillas were taken to the American consulate. They were to be released 2 days later with no charges pressed, just as promised. Recognizing Sheva's abilities, or perhaps moved by pity, the man in the suit offered Sheva the chance to start life anew in America. With nothing left in Africa for her, Sheva decided to take him up on his offer. Shortly after arriving in America, Shiva's high intelligence and drive quickly became apparent, and she surpassed any and all expectations, even learning English to a native level in a mere 6 months. Within 2 years of arriving in the US, she had enrolled at a university After graduating with high honors from her university, her legal guardian demanding the suit suggested that she join the. Was this Josh? Maybe. Suggested that she join the newly formed BSAA to help others as she had been helped. Umbrella had already been dismantled many years prior, but Shiva had not let go of her hatred towards them and all others like them. Obviously, because they are the reason for her parents' death. After completing basic training, she was assigned to the unit led by Josh Stone. Okay, so the people were not. So this was Josh. So the other people were. The legal guardian was like someone else. Okay. There she trained with his unit for 8 months, learning everything she would need to know to survive in the field, and after the completion of her training, she was handpicked to become a BSAA agent, and she is currently involved in operations throughout the world. Cool! That was. Wow. Shiva is literally a diva for standing up like that. Her parents died. She, like, the umbrella like blew up the facility, blew up her home and everything, and she still stood by, and she joined the BSAA and killed Wesker as well. Like, she was like, someone has to pay for my parents' death, you know? That was cool. Ooh, the history of Red. Oh, wait. Do you guys want to know the actual history of the Resident Evil? Ooh, do you think we can complete this too? This has information about all of the people. Why haven't like the Resident Evil games added Shiva in more games? Genuinely, they need to like revive her because she was amazing. And literally, Umbrella is everyone hates Umbrella for being a terrorist company. What else is here? Ooh, what about Chris? 27. I mean, we know Chris, right? But do we know his backstory? Okay, let's do Chris too. Listed within this file is a general background information and overview of the BSAA agent Chris Redfield as pieced together from various sources. The information is blah 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 blah, the same thing as it said on Shiva's report. Chris Redfield began his military career in the United States Air Force, possessing a service record replete with both commendations and disciplinary actions. Commanding officers have described Chris as uncompromising, possessing unwavering dedication, and having a high level of adaptability. Yeah, he was literally like the main character for like 3 of the Resident Evil games. Many of them, actually. It was these traits that saw Chris earn his wings, but also the same traits that brought him into direct conflict with superiors. Unable to settle these differences, Chris retired from the United States Air Force. After retirement, Chris was scouted by Raccoon City Special Forces STARS because of his superior firearm and hand-to-hand combat skills, along with his qualifications as both fixed-wing aircraft and helicopter pilot. Oh, this was before Raccoon City. Oh, cool. I want to know. Joining the STARS team, Chris was designed as point man for Alpha Team. As point man, it was his duty to scout and secure positions ahead of the team. His duties required him not only to be a good shooter and fighter, but also be able to use a wide array of weaponry. It was in this area where he excelled, showing the ability to handle anything from small arms to large weapons and flexibility to use them as the situation dictated. Chris' performance with stars was exemplary. It's probably like exemplary means like probably like really good or something, like extraordinary or something. It appeared that he had finally found his niche, but fate had other plans in mind for Chris. Unbeknownst to him, meaning probably he didn't know, the next chapter in his story was about to unfold in the fateful night in July 1998. Ooh, okay. The Stars Bravo team, responding to the reports of disappearances in the surrounding areas of Raccoon City, abruptly went radio silent. Alpha team was sent in to investigate. Shortly after the helicopter touched down, they were attacked by wild, ravenous canines known as the BOW Cerberus. Oh, like the dogs at the mansion. Okay, and refers to take refuge in a nearby mansion. The mansion was in reality the Arclay research facility for the pharmaceutical giant Umbrella. Again, it was at this facility that they developed bioweapons and conducted the wait, where was that? Yeah, okay. and conducted uncounted illegal experiments. Here, Chris and his partner Jill Valentine were forced to combat numerous BOWs as part of an active tactical research plan devised by Albert Wesker. Okay. Wesker was the commanding officer of STARS. Yeah, he also worked in STARS, by the way, although he is the villain, and therefore Chris and Jill's superior. Although all of his actions were done at the behest of Umbrella Corporation, Wesker used his rank in STARS to manipulate Chris and Jill. Wesker unleashed several BOWs into the mansion in order to gather the data for his own ends. Oh, yeah, I knew somewhat, but okay, so he betrayed and he started working in that and started creating the BOWs. Okay. This tragedy in the Arklay Mountains became known as the Mansion Incident. Yes, okay. And ended with Chris and Jill destroying the creature known as the Tyrant and the death of Vesker and the destruction at the of the laboratory. Yeah, Vesker died, yes, but if I tell you that Wesker was not actually dead, would you believe me? Yeah, exactly. He didn't really die. But, yeah. Having survived the incident at the mansion, Chris attempted to... Yeah, I think... But, like, it says Wesker died, right? But you guys know Jill, like, jumped out the window to save Chris. Like, I can show you guys the cutscene, too. And that is what happened at the mansion. Wait, let's pause here. Let me show you from the cutscene that Jill actually jumped on Wesker while he was about to murder Chris. This is also in this game. The actual cutscene is over here. This one, Shadows of the Past. Here. So in this one, Chris is explaining how in the mansion, this is like both of them, Shiva and Chris explaining both of their stories, but Chris is gonna go first. So this is what happened at the mansion.
Jill and I were pursuing a man named Albert Wesker.
This happened at the mansion.
Wesker. He was a top official with Umbrella, the leader of our STARS unit. I met him again after the Raccoon City incident on Rockford Island. Since then, we've been trying to track him down. Then a few years ago, we got a tip from a reliable source. The whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswald E. Spencer.
Oswald, that was the founder.
Hoping he'd lead us to Wesker.
He got superhuman abilities. I think he injected a BOW in himself. You see, he can dash so fast. He betrayed Chris and Jill. Yo. He was a potential villain. Poor Jill. So this is what happened and why everybody thought Wesker was actually dead. She's gonna jump.
Jill's body was never found and she was presumed dead. The person I saw in that data looked like her. I have to know if she's still alive.
You two were close.
We were partners. What about you? Why'd you join the BSAA?
My parents were involved in an accident caused by a pharmaceutical company when I was young.
Yeah.
Umbrella?
Yes. I only found out later that the accident was to cover up the manufacturing of biological weapons for terrorists.
Oh, it makes so much more sense now.
We're using Africa as a test bed for their experiments. Bioweapons were responsible for the deaths of my parents.
Someone has to pay
Someone
for it.
has to pay for that.
So you joined the
Period.
SAA.
There's only so much one person can do. Even a superhero like you.
No superhero. But together, we can end this.
Cool.
Then let's make a stand for our fallen brothers.
And they did. They killed Wesker. And yeah. Moreover, they also I don't know what I think Umbrella. No, but Umbrella's still continuing to this day, right? But I feel like they did put a stop to it. I don't know that much about Resident Evil 7 and 8 that much, but I love the history from the background and stuff. But let's continue. So, yeah, the death of Wesker. Obviously, Wesker was presumed dead, so was Joe. Having survived the incident at the mansion, Chris attempted to notify the authorities regarding. We're back in the mansion, by the way, okay? Umbrella's activities, but all his warnings were ignored due to Umbrella's powerful sway. Having exhausted this option, he attempted to notify the US government of the situation. This, too, however, proved fruitless. He knew that taking on such a large corporate entity alone would not be easy, and might in fact prove fatal, but in the end, he was left with no other choice. Thus, Chris continued his investigation on his own without informing his family of his intentions. He soon departed for Europe. Oh wow. Dang. Chris wanted to shield his family from any ill effects his investigation might incur, but ironically, it brought one of his family members into the fray. Oh, Claire! Yes, his sister. She was just as skillful. When Claire was unable to get in contact with her brother, she journeyed to Raccoon City to find him. Upon arrival in the city, she found the area awash in terror brought on by the spread of the T virus. Yes, so she was also there with him at that day in Raccoon City. In that land of death and confusion, Claire met Leon S. Kennedy, and together they were able to fight their way out of the city. Leon was a rookie cop, by the way. He's also in Resident Evil 4, which is obviously after the events of Raccoon City, but this was Leon's first day. Now he's like very skilled, and he's in Resident Evil 9 Requiem, as you guys might know as well. But he was a rookie cop here. He met Claire, and they fought their way out of the city. After Raccoon City ordeal, Claire flew to Paris to investigate Umbrella's activities in Europe, but she was captured to Rockford Island. Rockford Island was from Resident Evil Revelations 2, where she meets a girl called Moira. They are besties, but they get captured, and Claire gets captured there, but she finds her way out. There were two Weskers. Wesker was basically like a test subject. I mean, he injected himself, but there were more Wesker children. He was Albert Wesker. The one in this one is Albert Wesker, but in Revelations, there's another Wesker called Alex Wesker, which was a female, which also turned into some eye type of creature, which attacked Claire and Moira, but they managed to kill Alex Wesker. And they also met a tiny kid called Natalia, who was also captured with a bracelet that if you feel fear, then you turn into those things. That was a new type of virus in Rockford Island. When Chris learned from Leon what had happened to Claire, he made his way to Rockford Island to free her. It was there that Chris was confronted with many harsh facts. Umbrella had a research facility in Antarctica. Alexia Ashford was alive. There was a new virus called the T. Veronica. Ooh, I want to know about this. And most surprisingly of all, Albert Wesker was still alive. Yeah, in this one it confirms Chris's rumors, and he found it that Albert Wesker was still alive. The Wesker from this one, by the way, with the glasses and stuff. The man behind the horror of the mansion incident, Chris's former commanding officer, somehow survived the destruction of the mansion. Once again, Chris was unwittingly thrust into one of Wesker's schemes, and he was forced to face the man whose destiny appeared to be intertwined with his own. Chris was easily overpowered by Wesker's inhuman strength, but luck was on Chris's side that day. In using conflagration that consumed the inland, Chris and Wesker's conflict was put on hold for the time being. With his strengthened, Chris determined that no matter at what personal cost to himself, Umbrella would fall. Fast forward to 2003, Chris is in disguised over Russian, his partner Joe Valentine by his side. At this point, Umbrella was in dire straits, and in the wake of the destruction of Raccoon City, Raccoon City had blown up. The city terrors, the T virus, it had really, everything was chaos until it wasn't, and yeah, the remains of Raccoon City were left. In the wake of the destruction of Raccoon City, the company became embattled in litigation and their stock price plummeted. It was only a matter of time before Umbrella collapsed. It was during this time that Chris learned of Umbrella's plan to develop a new type of BOW. Chris and Jill had obtained information and were headed to the Cactus Laboratory where the TALOS plan was being conducted in secret. Ooh, you guys know Nemesis from the mansion? Yeah, I think this is about that. They were to rendezvous with an anti-bioterrorism unit and attack the location. Not long after the incident, the once seemingly untouchable Umbrella was officially no more. Oh, the seed that wait, Umbrella still continued though. Yeah, their work still continued in secrecy, obviously. However, would continue to read tragedy for this world, obviously, yeah, that's exactly what I said. BOWs were no longer restricted to areas of conflict, but were now being used in terrorist attacks against the innocent civilians. It was at that time, oh, Resident Evil Revelation 1, where Jill and Parker and stuff, yeah, the cities with the new type of BOWs. It was at this time that Chris and Jill joined the BSAA, a group dedicated to eliminating those bioweapons. But I feel like they joined BSAA way before, right? There was also Revelation, which was, yeah, that one was like a place of they were in the ships then. That was like another part of it. But yeah, I think this is before the mention as well. Hey Alex. Okay. The two of them traversed the world together, partners in the fight to bring bioterrorists to justice. The shadow of Umbrella still loomed large, though, as they would soon discover. When Chris and Joe went to question Umbrella's founder, Oswald E. Spencer, about Wesker's whereabouts, they were greeted by the sight of Umbrella's founder lying crumbled on the floor and the bloodstained figure of Wesker standing over him. Oh, so they. Okay, so I think I got one of the things wrong. So they Wesker died before. This confrontation with him at the mansion was afterwards, I feel like. And before that, in the stars, they were working the stars before, because as you can see in the cutscene I showed you guys, they had BSAA on their outfit, so they were working for the BSAA now. But before that, when the rumors of Wesker dying were there, they were working for stars, not BSAA. And that's why this file didn't mention Jill dying. Now it would, because she kind of did jump and sacrifice herself, basically. This would be the third confrontation between Chris and Wesker. The third one, okay. This time the confrontation ended in tragedy as Jill, seeing no other option, made the ultimate sacrifice to stop Wesker. Okay, so this was after. So this was, you know how there's Resident Evil 1 and 2, right? So in the first one, I think it's about a medic. There's a medic, Rebecca, with Jill, with Wesker, and all of them work at the same time in Raccoon City. Resident Evil 1 is basically about Raccoon City, I think, or Zero as well. There's also like one called Dark Side Chronicles. But anyways, that was when they were working for stars, and as you guys may have even seen the movie of the Raccoon City, there's like I don't know the actors, but you know the Victorious guy, he also played in that movie as Leon. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, Wesker has his plans even in that movie. Like, beside from Jill, he looks like he's helping Jill and Chris before that, but turns out he was betraying them. Fast forward to this, many encounters. Wesker is dead. Now at the mansion, they encounter him again at the mansion, I think, and Jill jumps to save Chris. Okay, with one last effort, she charged at Wesker, threw both herself and him over the side of the cliff. The BSA searched for Jill's body for 3 months, but no trace of her was ever found. After 3 months of searching with no success, Jill Valentine was officially declared dead by the BSAA. Holy. Oh, but she was alive, guys. She made it. No one knows what promises Chris made in front of Jill's empty grave, but following her loss, he redoubled his efforts to eradicate all bioorganic weapons wherever they may be. Initially stationed at BSA's North American branch, his investigations soon took over him around the world. He became involved in so many operations that he soon had more missions than his name to his name than any other BSA member. Yeah, wow, he was like very skilled. Okay, during one of his investigations, Chris learned of an upcoming bioweapons deal in Africa in connection with a man named Ricardo Irving. This is where Resident Evil starts basically. Like Chris and Shiva go after Irving, they find out about Umbrella, they find Jill was actually alive, brainwashed by Wesker with this device. They kill Wesker. This is basically Resident Evil 5's lore. But yeah, so Irving, right? Irving's name has come up quite often of late in association with bioweapons smuggling. After informing the BSAA African branch about Irving, Chris urgently requested permission to participate in the operation to arrest Irving. As for reasons he wished to participate in this mission, Chris would not comment. Whether he is withholding information or not is unclear. As one of the most respected BSAA agents, his presence in this operation greatly increases the chance of success, thus his request has been granted. And then he goes after Irving with Sheva. And they succeed in ending Wesker for once and for all by the end of this game. So yeah, that was the story of Chris starting from Resident Evil 1 to till here. And yeah, Jill, Albert Wesker. We can read these two if you guys want. Ooh, who is Excella? We know about... Okay, what I'm actually curious about is Excella. She was working with Wesker. She has 8 pages. Wait, guys, let me go use the restroom real quick, and I'll be back, and I'll read who is Excella. Because we know Sheva somehow knew her. But let's see. Be right back. You guys can read this too. I'll come and read this with you again as well. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Let's see who was Excella. Excella Guione. Okay. The Guione family is well known and respected throughout Europe for their successful export-import business. Her grandmother, being from the Travis family, the founders of Trisol, has endowed Excella with quite a noble and storied lineage. Blessed with model-like beauty and raised in such an aristocratic family, has led to her being not haughty. I think this is a typo. Okay, but yeah, okay, towards those around her, especially men. Okay. But it was neither Excella's looks or family background that got her to where she is today. Gifted with... Oh my god, I've never had 15 viewers. Wow. Okay, anyways. Gifted with a keen intellect and inheriting her father's business acumen, Excella quickly breezed through school and enrolled in a university at a young age. There she majored in genetic engineering, and her talents were recognized by her grandmother's family. With her connections, she was able to enter Trisol's pharmaceutical division at the age of 18. Although she was a gifted member of Trisol's founding family, she was still a Guione, an offshoot of the famed Travis family. Even with all the research teams at Trisol's disposal, she was only given one. Okay. Excella viewed this act as a slight. While still feeling indignant over this affront, she was approached by Albert Wesker. Ooh, Wesker confronted her. Wesker's interest in Excella was piqued by her intelligence and character. It was at this time he was providing her with all the information he had concerning the T-virus and other research. Excella was now armed with the tools to make the advances to her career that she desired. But what are you doing, Excella? You could have worked for good people, but what did she do? She worked with Wesker to create more monsters, more BOWs. She could have worked and put her, you know, intelligence elsewhere. And even, Wesker actually injected her with um, one of the bioweapons and made her into a BOW as well. That's how Excella died, by the way. So she could have used her smart brain of hers somewhere else, but she decided to help Wesker, and she used the information and technology she obtained from Wesker to advance Trisol's bioweapons division exponentially. In a fortunate turn for Trisol, Umbrella, who had previously dominated the bioweapons market, had gone bankrupt, greatly increasing Trisol's sway in this area. Thanks to Excella's efforts in expanding Trisol's market share, she was given more of a voice within the company. Before long, she was making key decisions that would affect the fortunes of the pharmaceutical division. This was precisely as Wesker had intended. Excella then set her sights on the position of CEO of the Trisol African division. Oh, she became the CEO. Okay, her adroit use of flattery and intimidation soon landed her that powerful position. It is now believed that it was Wesker who suggested Excella take over Trisol Africa. He exploited her romantic interest in him and was able to use wait what okay to use both her and Tricel's Africa to further his Ouroboros plan. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can tell by the one of the cutscenes that Excella is romantically interested in Wesker. But why? She probably has like a soft spot for like dark romance or something. Anyway, because literally Wesker's a villain, and she was probably like, ooh, I want to work with a villain. Anyway, Excella's first order of business as Trisol's Africa CEO was to restore the abandoned Umbrella Africa research facility. As the facility where research on the progenitor virus had been carried out, its use in the completion of Ouroboros' plan was vital. Following the facility's restoration, Ricardo Irving was employed to sell bioweapons in order to secure funding for the research being carried out on the Ouroboros virus. As the Ouroboros plan neared completion, Excella began to fancy herself as the queen in the New World Order that would follow the plan's execution. Unfortunately for her, those dreams was dashed when the man that was to be her king injected her with the Ouroboros virus. Vesker betrayed Excella. I mean, it is kind of Excella's fault. Like, why would she even work with a villain? Why would she work with Wesker? Who works with Wesker? Well, as Chris mentioned, Wesker only cares about himself. You know. Let's read about him. This is the last person I want to read about, but let's still try. I mean, it's the same thing, I guess. Oh, but what was his aims though? Like, what? Let's see. Wesker's a villain, by the way, obviously. If you didn't know already, but let's see what his aims was. Okay. The Mansion Incident, the tragedy at Raccoon City, Rockford Island, Umbrella's Antarctic Research Facility, and the Umbrella Caucus Research Facility in Russia. The kidnapping of the U.S. president's daughter. One man was involved either directly or indirectly with each and every one of these incidents. Albert Wesker. The motivation behind all of Wesker's actions can be found in this current incident in Africa. Wesker had already obtained samples of various organisms and viruses, including the T virus, the G virus. The G virus was the one in Resident Evil Revelations 2, the one I was telling you guys about the bracelet, when if you feel fear, then you turn into those things. And the T Veronica virus, and the last Plagas from Resident Evil 4. All of these were eagerly and enthusiastically received by Umbrella's former rival companies, who compensated him greatly for each. Guys, you should also read like this. I think it actually helps your pronunciation too. Anyways, this is interesting too. Like, why not read about your favorite game, which you have been playing since childhood? Like, I've literally been playing this since I was a kid, and I'm very obsessed with the Resident Evil, um, history and stuff. But obviously, I haven't gone ahead of Resident Evil 7 because, well, my computer is really shitty. my laptop, like, can't run those yet. But obviously, in the future, hopefully, we're gonna get, like, I think my dad was gonna get me like a PS5 or something, so we're gonna probably play the remakes and everything as well. So we'll know more about the Resident Evil, history as well. Anyway, all of these were eagerly and enthusiastically blah 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 blah, and by Umbrella's former rival companies who compensated him for greatly for each. With wealth, power, and glory, Wesker appeared to have everything a person could ever want. Wesker, however, was not interested in material gains. Wow, he was like greedy. He was like, I need more. An all too familiar sense of trepidation continued to gnaw at him. The source of this uneasiness began Umbrella's founder, Oswald E. Spencer. During his time at Umbrella, Wesker could never ascertain what Spencer's true intentions were. Spencer's extensive funding of BOW research was unheard of in the field. The whole reason for protecting bioweapons was that it could be done relatively inexpensively when combined with a normal weapons delivery system. Spencer's extreme investment in BOWs seemed unnecessary. Why would Spencer need such BOWs in the first place? To find the answer to that question, Wesker joined Umbrella's information department. Of course he did. Of course he did. Anyway, okay. Even after the downfall of Umbrella, these doubts continued to haunt Wesker. To find the answers he needed, Wesker began to search out Spencer. The only problem was that even before Umbrella's dissolution, Spencer had removed himself from Umbrella's day to day operations. Wesker had to use every resource at his disposal, all his time, money, and connections. Eventually, he ascertained Spencer's long hidden whereabouts. By the way, guys, anyone can, like, understand this. By the way, I know I've been speaking in, like, these, like, confusing words, but this is interesting. That's why we're like we're like reading we're like reading a game's files. So, like, it's also helping us, I guess, in our pronunciation. It's good that you guys should, like, read about, even if it's about games. This is a good productive time. It's productive, I guess, and it's very interesting. Okay, anyways, let's continue. I'm not gonna gap that much. Anyway, Wesker had to use every resource at his disposal, all his time, money, blah blah blah, and Spencer's long hidden whereabouts. On the first night of autumn, as thunder and lightning raged in the skies above, Wesker arrived at the ancient castle in Europe where Spencer resided. Wesker expected the old man to be surprised by his presence, but instead the withered old eyes of Spencer lit up with dark delight as he spoke. You're back. The words barely audible amidst his cuff-racked laugh. Oh, there's also a cutscene of this. Wesker, like, kills the old man. He's on the wheelchair or something, which was Spencer. Spencer turned old. I think Spencer wanted to find a way to live forever. I've played the mod, wait, 7 page? Okay. I've played the mod The Lost in Nightmares, which is also, like, about the story of Oswald E. Spencer and his aims as well. And this actually has, we can literally play as Kirsten Jill in the mansion. Like, if you guys want me to play this in the next stream as well, let me know about this, because this is very interesting. Like, we should definitely, like, play that, although I've, like, played it multiple times. But yeah, um it's like basically the Resident Evil, like, 2 events and the Resident Evil 5 animation. Anyway, we are at the page 7. Okay. So, if Wesker had his doubts about Spencer before, he didn't know what to make of him now. He only knew at that moment that this seemingly feeble old man had been in control of everything and that had transpired at Umbrella. Even Wesker's own actions through the years had been controlled and manipulated by this decrepit old man. With this sudden realization, Wesker now knew that the source of anxiety for all those years appearing to read thoughts. Spencer laid out everything to him. The development of bioorganic weapons was only a means of achieving his true goal, the forced evolution of mankind via viruses. Ooh. It would be the end of the current form of humanity and the birth of a new superior human race. With this new race, he would build his utopia with himself as God on Earth. What a name! Like, but literally, I mean, he wanted to kill entire humanity and be the only god on earth or something, right? But that's like so dumb. Obviously, if you want to kill the entire earth, they're gonna revolt against you. Like, genuinely, obviously, they were gonna like sooner or later, Wesker was bound to be defeated. Because he alone is doing this. Meanwhile, there's 1,000 others who don't like his aims, obviously, because it includes them dying. Duh. In order to realize this dream, he required three things: the progenitor virus. Without this key component, his dreams would no more than abstract ideas. Sorry, guys. I had to be mute for a sec. Anyways, um, once he discovered the progenitor virus, he had the foundation on which all his subsequent plans would be built. The Umbrella Corporation. So this is Umbrella, the manufacturer of bioweapons with the perfect method of conducting his research on the progenitor virus. Any profits gained through Umbrella's research were secondary to his true goal. The third thing Spencer needed. Oh, this is what Spencer needed. Okay, so Spencer needed the progenitor virus, he needed Umbrella, he needed Wesker himself. Spencer knew what was required for his utopia. He also knew he would need a new human race, but what would that new breed of humans be like? The progenitor virus would spur natural selection upon the population. That was the fundamental premise behind Spencer's plan, blah blah blah. But if the new breed of humans brought about by the selection process were unwilling to share in his vision, then there would be unwanted complications. This fourth stage of evolution would give the surviving humans increased strength and intelligence, but it would not affect a person's knowledge, logic, or general character. If any indolent or unsavory individual survives to be a part of this new race, it would be a blight on Spencer's utopia. Spencer was not about to have his vision stained, so he enacted a plan to ensure that would not happen. He wanted to proceed with this virus very calculatedly, if that's a word. He wanted to be like very intellectual in this approach, but instead what he did was messed up and created something that was so harmful that it went on for so long and disrupted, like, you know a lot of people and got a lot of people killed. This plan was called the Wesker Plan, which was named after the chief researcher at that time. According to this plan, hundreds of children born of parents of superior intellect from all nationalities would be collected. Yeah, in the Lost in Nightmares, we come across a computer room where there's files that says Albert, Alex, which were Weskers, and then a lot of other names as well. If their knowledge, logic, and self-will would not be altered by genetic manipulation, then Censor himself would instill his values into these children by whatever means he deemed necessary. Oh, so he would control them. His main aim is to control the minds of the children of the people. These children were given all these children were all given this surname Wesker. So I thought there would be 2 or 3 Wesker children, but no, there were. So all of those kids, so the 13 people in those computer files, they were all Wesker. So, oh, okay. Because this was Albert Wesker, right? But these collected children, they were all given the surname Wesker, and after the completion of their indoctrination slash manipulation. So wait, there might be even more Weskers alive then, for the future. Oh, because I've seen in Resident Evil 9, there is another one who, like, has these superhuman abilities. So he's also probably, like, one of the experiments of Umbrella. And after completion of their integrated blah blah blah, they were placed into select controlled environments in various locations around the world, ever under Umbrella's watchful eye. These children themselves were to be kept unaware they were being monitored by Umbrella's concealed aid. They all received the best educations available in the fields they pursued. After a few years, one child who showed particular promise was sent to Umbrella's training facility in Raccoon City. This child's name was Albert. Albert Wesker, obviously. Spencer was quite pleased by all of Albert's actions, and if the other Wesker children were like him, Spencer would have nothing but quality individuals for his new race of humanity. So this went down about in the mansion. This was going down in the mansion. new Wesker children being made and stuff, and I guess you could say the mansion was their home. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Wesker then enacted the second phase of his plan. All the Wesker children would be administered an experimental virus. Oh god, this virus was administered to screen out the more gifted of the Wesker children. Some took the virus on the recommendation of a friend, others were given the virus as a part of their medical treatment, still other had it forcibly administered to them. Albert was no different. His partner, William Birkin. Oh, Birkin. Like, Sherry. Do you know Sherry from Resident Evil 6? She actually had powers. Not powers, but an aeroplane wing went through her body, but she somehow survived. And Jake, who was the son of. I would. Albert Wesker, right? Yeah, he was the son of Albert Wesker. So in Resident Evil 6, Sherry and Jake, they're like two characters. I can play Resident Evil 6 with you guys too. But they were on a mission, and Jake can somehow dash like Wesker because he's the son of Wesker, and Sherry is the daughter of William Birkin, who was like a scientist. That's why she had somewhat like, I guess you could say, resistance to, like, wounds, I guess. She healed really quickly after the aeroplane wing went through her body. But yeah, she was the daughter of William Birkin. So let's see, his partner, so Albert Wesker's partner was William Birkin. Wasn't William Birkin a female? I think so. Not sure. But gave him his partner William Birkin gave him the experimental virus, and he administered it to himself. Wesker took in the virus and he injected himself. This screening process turned out to be a little too selective. Most of the Wesker children died. Oh, so yeah, but there's still a chance that there were like 13 or so, or even more Wesker children. So there's still a chance that some of them are still even alive. Leaving only a few survivors, Albert Wesker was one of those survivors, and he disappeared shortly after. So he took the virus, he injected himself, and he disappeared. Spencer was unconcerned by this development. There was a fail-safe device attached to every Wesker Spencer's existence. Oh, like a bomb that can kill Wesker? I don't know. This was the discomfort Albert had felt throughout his life. Oh, yeah, I feel like yeah. Okay, all Wesker's children were programmed to seek Spencer out, which manifested itself as a growing anxiety within each of the subjects. Just as Spencer had predicted, Albert soon came to him. Unfortunately, Spencer had... Oh, what? Sorry. Where did Wesker go? Right here. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, Spencer had made one miscalculation. His failsafe only worked for as long as it remained a mystery. As soon as the mystery was revealed, Wesker no longer had a need to restrain himself. All that was impending Wesker was a feeble old man on his death's doorstep. The right to be a god, that right is now mine. Oh, yeah, that cutscene where he kills the old guy. I'll show you guys. Wait, before moving on, let me just show you guys. Wesker, well, I'm not getting the entire thing. Wait, where's the cutscenes? But I feel like, yeah. So the failsafe didn't work, and Wesker came to Spencer, and he killed him. It was in which one of these ones? Wesker's Return, this one. This is the cutscene where he kills Oswald E. Spencer.
The preparations are almost complete. Then we can leave.
This was Excella Gione, who was also romantically interested in Wesker, but he used her, obviously.
You know, I was surprised Las Plagas was such a success.
Las Plagas from Resident Evil 4.
I have my doubts. And now Ouroboros is complete.
Your position in Tricell is secure.
That's why he said that. Okay.
I have my eyes.
No, Excella, you're not getting him.
You'll be needing a partner, right?
Wesker doesn't need partners. He doesn't care about anyone.
I believe I've proven I'm worthy.
Perhaps you have. He's like, get away from my face, man. Ooh, this was Joe, by the way. She was brainwashed.
Your old friend, Chris Redfield, has come to pay you a visit.
Do I sense concern?
The plan is
I love
nice
Excella.
and simple.
I mean, I know she's a villain, but she likes it. Okay. Anyways, now they're gonna show the cutscene of Wesker and Oswald. Jill was alive though. Cool.
Superior reproductive genital violence. He must become a god. That right is now mine.
He killed Oswald E. Spencer.
I believe I should thank you, Spencer.
Dang. So yeah, that's what happened. Wesker killed Spencer for some reason. I guess, yeah, Wesker wanted to be the god of the world or something. But Spencer had the same aims. And the failsafe didn't work, and Wesker killed the Spencer. With these words, Wesker broke from the shackles that Spencer had laid on him. It was only random chance that brought his former subordinates, Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine, to Spencer Mansion at the exact time, where Wesker took it as a sign. Oh, so Chris and Jill showed up at the exact moment Wesker killed Spencer. Wow. The weak would always resist the will of the chosen. Okay. With renewed purpose, Wesker reflected on his own evolution and the evolution of the human race. After the incident at the Spencer estate, he went underground and used the news of his death to his will activities. He had achieved his goal of obtaining the virus and capital he needed from his position at Umbrella. Next, he put all his efforts into bringing his Ouroboros plan to fruition, and thereby setting himself up as a god over the generation of humanity. Blah blah blah, Wesker, but you died, didn't ya? like, like evil always loses, okay? And Wesker died here towards the end. This is, by the way, the final fights with Wesker. Oh, let me show you guys from after the cutscene of Oswald. This happened. Wesker injected Excella here. By the way, I have these cool outfits on for some reason, so this is gonna show in the cutscenes. Anyway.
What's going on?
Why? When I've done so much. All for you.
Chris, how nice of you to join us. Wesker, don't worry. Your mission is at its end. Ouroboros is on the eve of its appearance. 6 billion cries of agony will burn into Sorry, Wesker, but not on my watch.
You guys typing?
You said we did this work together. Why? I thought they were partners.
Wesker doesn't give a damn about anybody but himself.
Period. And that's on period.
Even you will understand, Chris. One glimpse of my new world, and it will all make perfect sense. Show yourself! Unfortunately, it's too late for you. You will not live to see the dawn. Sorry, Excella, but it appears Ouroboros has rejected you.
Why is she making pregnant woman noises?
Excellent asset. I have one last task for you. Farewell, old friends.
Yeah, then they fight Excella, who turned into a BOW, because obviously Wesker doesn't care about anyone. They defeat Excella here, and they come down here.
Wait.
Jill said Wesker was planning to spread Ouroboros throughout the world.
Planning to use this to spread it. Wesker, there he is.
You know when Jill was brainwashed,
Are you alright?
she contacts them with Josh.
Just listen carefully. There's something I need to tell you. Wesker's superhuman strength. It comes from a virus, but the virus is unstable. In order to maintain a balance, he must inject himself regularly with a serum. So we cut the supply of serum to lose his strength. Affirmative. But he just took a dose, so it's going to be a while before he needs another one. Listen, Excella said that the amount administered has to be precise. So if he injects too much, it should act like a poison.
It's impressive how she even remembers that after being brainwashed.
7AW. 7AW.
Jill is genuinely
Try to find a way
very
to
impressive.
You need to find that serum. Excella always kept it with her. In an attaché case.
Jill. Come in. Jill!
Chris, this is it.
Let's give it a shot.
Then they find Wesker. This is like how Resident Evil 5 ends, basically.
Your plans are finished, Lester.
There's no way out this time.
Don't you two ever tire of failing in your mission?
No, because they're working for the good.
Quite an inconvenience for me.
No, leave Sheva alone.
Why are you doing this? What do you accomplish by unleashing Ouroboros? Every day, humans come one step closer to self-destruction. I'm not destroying the world. I'm saving it.
Okay, as if.
This guy's alive.
This may be our only chance.
Then they inject him by fighting with him. And since he injected too much, it acted like a poison. And he goes cray cray.
This isn't over, Chris.
I love this scene.
Sheva, get away, hurry.
They barely make it on the plane, especially Sheva. Come on, Sheva, run! Yeah, get those people who killed their parents. Wesker is responsible for it all. I mean, Shiva's so right for starting her, like, no, I wouldn't say villain arc, because she's obviously a protagonist.
It seems I may have underestimated.
Yes, you have, Wesker. Just because you have powers.
No one left to help you now.
Yeah.
I don't need anyone else.
Sure you don't.
I have Ouroboros. In less than 5 minutes, we reach the optimal altitude.
Ouroboros was his experiment.
Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring
Another project.
Saturation.
This is like so unfair. I'm sorry.
Shall we delay the inevitable? The entire world will be affected. Genesis is at hand, and I will be the creator.
Sure, you have superhuman powers, but you still can't fight the entire humanity and expect them not to fight back. And the fact that Shiva and Chris took him down alone shows how powerful and, like, smart Chris and Shiva are.
Alright, we'll go for the override lever. Cover me.
Here, Shiva almost dies. So does Chris. I would literally fall. She hangs on with Wesker on her leg and her fingers on it. Like, look at that. Chris remembers Jill and how she felt exactly like that. And he's like, I won't let you die, Shiva. Oh, I love this part. Like hell you will. Love her. Literally love her. Like hell you will. That happens. Then they find Wesker, who now decides to do something stupid as hell.
I should have killed you years ago. Chris. Your mistake. It's over, Wesker. Over.
These corny comeback lines I can't. Remember when Leon was like,
Just kidding.
no chance, ramen? That type of line. Yeah, well, even if he does kill Chris and Shiva, what is he gonna do after that, you know? Because he's like, he is a monster now, so like, you know? Hi, Caitlin.
To die, Chris.
Well, too bad it's not them who die, Wesker. It's you with your ideas, which were unaccomplished, because what do you mean you wanted to take over the world? With the own, wouldn't he be lonely? I don't understand. Like, he's gonna be the god of the earth or whatever, but isn't that gonna make him lonely? I mean, he was already not in his state of mind, so like, he probably has no. Yeah, he falls in lava, but he probably has like no intentions of being with people. Probably. Jill, what's up, Jill? Just in time. Oh, so close. I love this scene. They climb up. Love this trio. I want this trio in one of the new games or something. They should like literally go on a mission together. By the way, this is the most likes I've had on a stream. Anyway, why is Wesker so stubborn? Wesker, you're dead. What are you even gonna do by killing them? If I was Wesker here, I'd be just be like, I give up. Cause what do you mean? Probably Blaze. Probably. How Shiva? How Shiva felt after saying that? How Shiva felt after saying that and knowing that she finally murdered the person who, like, avenged her parents. I did? Yay! Thank you. Yes. And Jill is alive. Jill is so smart. How can she even remember exactly what Excella said, even though she was like brainwashed? That's generally very impressive. But yeah, this is where Resident Evil 5 ends. And I love it. I've played so many times. I'm obsessed, honestly. Sorry, okay.
It's over.
Yes. Finally.
That's Josh Stone, by the way.
More and more, I find myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. For a future without fear. Yeah, it's worth it.
Yay! Imagine a zombie apocalypse started. Like, we would not be this skilled, but yeah. But yeah, that was that. We read about Chris, we read about Jill. Wait, we forgot to read Jill's autobiography. But we read about Sheva. Sheva's such a diva for standing up like that and actually avenging her parents. And we then also read Wesker's dumb shenanigans or whatever. And Excella. I mean, Excella was like a funny. I like Excella because like she's like I love her vibe. But yeah. But oh, how did we forget to reel about Jill? Honestly, genuinely, yeah. Let's just okay. Let's read this and then we'll probably put an end to the live stream there. Okay. Blah blah, same thing it says about Jill. Okay, when a crisis situation arises, few soldiers excel to the level of Jill Valentine. She is proficient in the use of various firearms, is a master at lockpicking, and is skilled in the disposal of explosives. Wow. Damn, Jill. What else talents you have? Jill's talents make her an integral component of any fighting force. Like Chris Redfield, Jill was a member of the STARS Alpha team. She was also involved in the tragedy at the Arclay Research Facility, also known as the Mansion Incident. During the incident, Chris and Jill operated independently, but together discovered the truth behind the facility. They learned that Barry Burton was not really a traitor, but was being controlled by Albert Wesker. Ooh, yeah, Barry was with them in, like, I think this was also in the mansion. I think there's two events at the mansion, like I said. But yeah, the captain of the, controlled by Albert Wesker, who was also the captain of Alpha Team. Oh, okay. That's why Wesker was able to manipulate Chris Angel so easily. In addition to Wesker's machinations, they also learned the source of zombie outbreak was due to the release of the T-virus and that Umbrella was more than just an ordinary pharmaceutical company. What Jill learned at the Arclay Research Facility would have profound repercussions on the rest of her life. Oh yeah, she was like, yeah. I feel like she also you know from Resident Evil 3 remake, right? She also has like nightmares when she wakes up, seeing herself infected in the mirror. That's also like during Raccoon City. Like Jill was also in Raccoon City. Anyway, following their return from the mansion, Chris and Jill attempted to inform the authorities of Umbrella's activities. For all their good intentions, they were met with no movement towards any official investigation into the company. Fed up with the lack of response, the two took it upon themselves to investigate Umbrella. They concentrated their efforts on Umbrella's main base of operations in Europe. As a STARS member entrusted with protecting Raccoon City, Jill chose to remain in the city for the time being and investigate the Umbrella research facility there before rendezvousing with Chris in Europe. This decision led to her involvement in the Raccoon City incident. Oh, yeah, with Carlos, I feel like. Yeah. During her investigation, rodents infected with the T virus from the Arkley research facility began to spread the virus into the city. The virus quickly spread, infecting a majority of the residents. Umbrella, the perpetuous behind this incident, reacted swiftly. Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course. Umbrella sent in the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service, whatever, again to probably in means of danger probably to handle the situation, and they also dispatched the bioweapon Nemesis T-type. Ooh, Nemesis. Yo, he was scary. Genuinely. To take out any surviving STARS members who Umbrella now considered as a threat. Oh yeah, he hunted Jill down. He came after her. Jill attempted to escape from Raccoon City, all the while being hunted by the Nemesis T-type. During this time, she encountered a member of the UBCS, the Umbrella Biohazard. Wait, he worked for Umbrella? Carlos Oliveira. Oh, countermeasure, meaning against Umbrella. Okay, so he was working against Umbrella. Carlos claimed his team was on the rescue mission to save any survivors in Raccoon City. Having no reason to doubt that mission's purpose, he proposed to help Jill escape. Jill, on the other hand, had her doubts. However, the situation had reached critical proportions and Jill did not have the luxury of time. The US government was planning on containing the spread of the virus by launching a special mission strike on the city called Operation Bacillus Terminate. When Jill became infected with the T virus as a result of the Nemesis T type, she was infected too. Dang, how much have you been through, Jill? Dang. Okay. As a result of Nemesis C-type, she was the spirit of ever being able to get out alive. Oh, by the way, I feel. Oh, you know Wesker, when he took her in, you know why he brainwashed her? He tried to infect her with the T virus, I read somewhere that he examined her body. He didn't inject it in her because she was too strong. Her antibodies in her body already were too resistant to the T virus. Like, Jill was so special. She had been infected here. She was infected by another virus in like Resident Evil Revelations, which she also found the antidote of. So she has so many antibodies in her body that she was resistant somewhat to the T virus. Otherwise, you know what Wesker was planning for her? He was literally gonna do whatever he did to Excella exactly to Jill. But thank God Jill is alive because she's too strong and also very smart as well. Like, Jill is. I love Jill. Anyway. When Jill became infected with the T virus as a result of Nemesis T-type, this was before, during Raccoon City, she despaired of being able to get out alive. Fortunately for her, Carlos was there to help her. Carlos obtained a cure to the T virus infection and gave it to Jill, the first antibiotic she had. After recovery, she worked with Carlos and they successfully escaped from Raccoon City. Fast forward to 2003, after Operation TALOS, Jill and Chris became the two original 11 founding members of the BSA, blah blah blah, we know this, and joined them in their fight against the bioweapons and bioterrorism around the world. Chris and Jill stopped bioweapons in Asia, destroyed bioweapon labs in South America, arrested smugglers in Europe, and patrolled the world in an attempt to stamp out all bioweapons throughout their activities. While they may have suspected the long fingers of Umbrella as being involved, they never had any conclusive proof. Those long fingers, however, would turn out to be connected to the hands of the Umbrella's founder, Oswald E. Spencer. The pair received intel on Spencer's whereabouts and rushed off to arrest him, only to find their former captain and hated enemy, Albert Wesker, seeing Spencer's crumbled corpse on the ground. The two changed their plans to arrest Wesker instead. In the 2-on-1 fight, Chris and Jill should have had the advantage. Oh, let's see where Jill went after this. Have had the advantage, but Wesker's strength and agility were well beyond that of any normal human. For all their training, Jill and Chris were no match for Wesker. As Wesker was about to end Chris's life, Jill made the ultimate sacrifice. Blah blah blah, lunging at Wesker, we know this. She threw herself out the window and over the side of cliff, fell with Wesker down. Chris could do nothing as he watched his partner fall to her death. BSAA launched a full-scale search operation, but neither Jill's body nor any personal effects were ever recovered. On November 23rd, 2006, Jill Valentine was officially declared dead, and her name was added to the list of the BSAA member who died in line of duty. But Jill's story did not end here. The fall did not kill Jill nor Wesker. Though badly hurt and unconscious, Jill was saved by Wesker. What? I know how weird this may seem, but he did. I mean, he probably like took her in and saved her to obviously experiment on her, but she was saved by Wesker. I also saw like an animation a few days ago of a recreated animation of what happened after Jill fell, and it was like fun to watch, I guess. After giving her the medical treatment she required, he placed her in a how do you spell it? How do you pronounce this again? Cryogenic sleep. Okay. Once the Ouroboros plan was finalized, Wesker intended to use her as the first test subject. This was Wesker's way of exacting his revenge. Fortunately for Jill, luck was on her side. The apparatus monitoring her vital signs detected some abnormalities. Abnormalities. Yeah, there we go. Something was happening inside Jill's body, and Wesker's curiosity was piqued, obviously, because he's a madman. No, okay, anyway. Obviously he is, but further investigation showed that a mutated form of the T virus was still inside her body. It was a remnant from her infection in Raccoon City. The cure what she was given was supposed to have eradicated all traces of the virus in her body, but instead it caused the virus to go into a dormant state. Her extended period in a cryogenic sleep somehow reactivated the virus. Shortly after being reactivated, the T virus completely disappeared from her body, but it left something else in its place. Wesker found that Jill's body was now contained powerful antibodies to the virus. All those years the T virus was inside her body forced it to develop a defense system that was nothing short of miraculous. This discovery would help further Wesker's ambitions. The development of the Ouroboros virus, the centerpiece of Ouroboros' plan, had proven to be quite difficult. The Ouroboros virus, developed from the progenitor flower, proved to be too poisonous to humans to be of much use. Instead of spurring as the next step in human evolution, it only invited death. Wesker theorized that using Jill's antibodies could make the virus less poisonous. He kept Jill alive solely to produce antibodies for his research. Oh, dang. Why would he need antibodies? I mean, yeah, I guess, okay, sure. Jill, who had reviled bioweapons and devoted her life to eradicating them, was ironically being used to develop the most terrible bioweapon of all. After much research, the experimentation Wesker finally perfected the Ouroboros virus. Jill's participation in its development meant that she no longer was that she was no longer a suitable test subject. Pure and unadulterated antibodies with high resistance to the virus permeated her body. Wesker decided he would find a suitable use for her elsewhere. During the research in the progenitor virus, an ancillary chemical was discovered. The researchers referred to it as simply P30. Ooh, this was attached to Jill on her chest. You know the spots on her neck? Yeah, she was brainwashed. When administered to test subjects, it would not only give them superhuman strength, but also rendered them highly susceptible to controlled her brain. P30 was the ultimate performance enhancer. The aims of the Ouroboros plan were to create a new breed of humans, so P30's application in this plan was inconsequential. However, for the time being, it could be marketed as a product for garner additional funding. Research into creating the ultimate soldier who didn't resist orders was carried out simultaneously on Las Plagas and P30. So the people were experimented. Unfortunately, the latter had a severe drawback. The effect of P30 would only last for a very short time. An injection of P30 was metabolized and expelled by the body at an expeditious rate, requiring readministrations of the drug at frequent intervals. Yeah, they made like a. So let me explain this. So you see the effect once you inject it, the person only stays brainwashed for a while. But what Wesker came up with was a device that keeps injecting it inside Jill. So once she's about to get her senses back, it injects it in her again and then makes her brainwashed again. So it's a thing attached to her on her body, like on her neck. So it keeps on, repeating that and making her, you know, re-administrating the drug and stuff, obviously, and making her again brainwashed. This greatly lessened the viability of such product as a long-term performance enhancer, like I explained. Um, the only counter to such a drawback was to attach a device to the subject that would continually administer the drug. The device that was on her chest. While P30's effects were brief, it was still a powerful and effective drug. The effects of continual administration were untested, so in order to research this aspect further, an administration device was attached to Jill. An external device was attached to Jill's chest that would continually administer the drug to her body. With her free will constantly being unserved, she remained a servant to Excella and Wesker until Chris and Shiva destroyed the administration device, saved her. She said, you guys need to now go kill Wesker. She stayed back. Let me show you the cutscene. And Chris and Wesker went ahead. This is where Jill attacked them. She was brainwashed. This is where Wesker leaves. And you can see the device on Jill's chest.
I expected more of a challenge after all this time, Chris. How disappointing.
Business call.
Go.
Dang. She was already too powerful and you turned her.
Jill, come on! It's me, Chris! Snap out of it! Nice move, Chris. But now that your partner has arrived, I'll leave you two to catch up. Come on, Jill! Get yourself together, wake up! Jill Valentine! Jill, remarkable. Still resisting at such an advanced stage. Commendable, yet futile. No more time for games, Chris. I've got work to do. Have fun watching Jill suffer.
You bitch.
What did you do to her? You have to get it off her.
This was the P30. They eventually fought and got it off.
Jill. Jill.
She's been through so much.
Are you alright?
So has Chris. I ship.
You're Shiva, right? Yes. I couldn't control my actions. Oh my god, I was still aware. Oh, forgive me.
She was brainwashed for so long.
Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna be alright. You do need to stop him.
We can't just leave you here.
You have to. This is your only chance. If Wesker succeeds, Uroboros will be spread across the globe. Millions will die.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all right. You need to stop him. Chris, you're the only one who can. Before it's too late. Don't you trust your partner?
All
I love the music. I've played this so many times and never get bored of this game. And then when she says this, she passes out. Basically, they don't show it in the main game, but instead in the extra content, she passes out. But what happens is Josh Stone, who helped Shiva learn everything she knows, he finds Jill, and they escape from the Tricell facility. They go to a ship, and they are in the Tricell facility, and they escape that. I think Chris and Shiva also have to go through that, but this is a story about, like, this is the place where they contact the helicopter. She's like, Josh finds her. Even while waking up, she's like, "Chris, is that you?" And he's like, no, it's not me. His accent, I love it. It's like, "It's Captain Joe Stone." His accent is just like more like African than Shiva's, but like, yeah. But yeah, that was that, guys. We read about Jill, Chris, Sheva. We don't care about these ones or the Maginis. These are just experiments. Even Irving is an experiment because he did turn into a BW. Jill, Excella, Albert. There is one thing that's left, which it's very late, so I'm gonna end the stream obviously in a bit. But this is one thing that we left. The entire history of Resident Evil covered in 44 pages, and I can also find you guys more sources, and we can like go through the entire history of Resident Evil together. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more with you guys, and hopefully even playing. I'll try to install Resident Evil 6 on this laptop as well. Then we can play that too. I will have to tweak it so that it doesn't lag that much, but yeah. And today was so fun. We played some Mercenaries, and we started off playing Mercenaries, but this turned into a whole autobiography storyline type of thing. I knew I was gonna do this like in a bit. I beat the game and I was like, I had to like also tell you guys the story and stuff. And I was gonna start with Shiva's autobiography, but it was so interesting that I went through the entire thing. And thank you guys so much for being here. And this is the most likes I've ever had, like, on my stream. This was an amazing stream. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my stream. I enjoyed reading this with you. Hopefully, this was a productive time as well because we were reading as well as watching the cutscenes. And I hope this was very interesting and fun. And I hope you guys like this too. And yeah, subscribe for more, obviously. Why did I say it like that? Anyway, yeah, stick around for more, and I also post other stuff like singing, dancing, acting, stuff like that, and play Resident Evil on my live streams like this. And yeah, until next time, bye bye. Thanks for watching and stay safe, Cookies. Bye. That was fun. Shiva says bye. Bye bye. Oh, we can zoom into it. Oh. Well, let's see what other figures I have. One sec. Just to check. I don't know. Cool.